What's up everyone, welcome to Ben's Car Reviews. I'm Ben, and today, instead of doing a car review as I usually do, we're going to do a little bit of a product review because I finally caved in and bought a pedal commander. So we're going to go through that quick install of that, and I'm going to go through my first impressions because I haven't even tried this thing yet. So you're going to be walking through it with me, get my reaction, I'll give you my honest opinion. Is it worth buying? So that's the point of this video. I have no bias going into it. I didn't read reviews. I didn't read comments elsewhere. I want just truly my own thoughts about this product. So let's get into it. So what are we finding in the box here? You're gonna have, there it is, the actual pedal commander. It's pretty small. Through there next to the gear shift knobs, you have some gauge of the size. Definitely smaller than I imagined, but that's a good thing. And plenty of cord to its connection, which I'll show you where that is in a second. Other than that, you're gonna get an alcohol wipe and a kind of a mounting sticky pad to put as you will where you want on the dash, which I haven't decided quite yet, but this is it. Easy little setup, and now let's check out where this thing goes. All right, so I had to put it back together. I already put it in. So this is a Dodge Challenger. There's a push pin up under the floor mat. It's all I had to take out to remove some felt, and then you have access to that. Above the gas pedal, there's a plug. You unplug that. One of your pedal commander plugs goes into that, and then the other plug will go into the cord that already was going into your gas pedal. So 2 plugs come with the pedal commander, nice and easy. Once I got to it, it took me about 2 seconds to do. But I want to show you guys quick what the app looks like. Really clean, easy to use. So we're gonna go ahead, come down to the pedal commander, hit that power button, and now we've got that connection to this. It's just Bluetooth. As soon as I turn the pedal commander on, it connected right away. Easy to get the app started, just put in your name. That's basically it. So the pedal commander, from what I understand, we have these 4 general modes, and then within those modes you can go up 4 and down 4 for sensitivity beyond just the starting category. So a lot of ways to do this. I plan on going through these. I could go through everyone because I'm pretty sure that's almost 40 different ways to configure, but we will definitely hit the 4 big ones there, and maybe have a little fun at the end and do Sport Plus on 4, maybe even in sport mode as well. I'm curious about that. So without further ado, let's get in that driving. All right guys, so I think we will be starting today. Let's start in eco mode. Warning, you're about to switch to eco mode. Are you sure you want to switch? Hopefully that means, or that maybe means that this goes very slow. So let's see. Eco mode is said to be the slowest. I've seen people calling this girlfriend mode. We'll find out. Let's get after it. Alright. Just off the start there, it did feel sluggish. Not too bad though. Until here, I'll do a little acceleration. Well, maybe a little less quick. Pedal needs to go a little further in to get going, but overall I don't think that felt too much different. Not sure I would have picked up on it if I had known that I was in a slower mode. And again, let's remember here what pedal commander is. This isn't more power or less power. It is really altering your gas pedal sensitivity to either eliminate that throttle lag or apparently give it some extra. So eco mode, give another little acceleration here. I mean, yeah, maybe it's a little more sluggish, but I don't think it's too noticeable of a change. But certainly it's not quicker. So I would say that's my summary of eco mode here. I'd say we head into city mode next, which is said to be a little bit more than normal. Not much more, but maybe the ideal sweet spot for a lot of people. So let's switch over. All right, so I threw it into park quick. It says on the app, don't change while driving. So even though I came to a stop and switched to drive, I still put it in park. I don't want to mess with anything. So city next. Again, this is supposed to be a little more than an everyday feel. So let's check it out. Right. You know, I actually think I did notice something there. Again, I know I'm really paying attention to it. I'm trying to compare this to, if I didn't know, would I be noticing? Maybe I would have just thought that I hit it a little heavy that time. But overall, I do think I noticed something different there. See how it feels. Slow down coming up here. Head into a little uphill section. We'll see if it's got some kick to it. Still felt a little bit of a lag. Pretty much normal though. I mean, there's certainly a lag in this car, as there is every vehicle, as I understand it. But yeah, maybe city's good just to make sure you have a little bit more there. But overall, I would say city feels pretty much exactly what the normal driving experience feels like. So out of the two we have so far, Eco, yeah, maybe you're noticing it's a little slower. Not too much though. And city, not much of a difference at all. So we'll get parked here again quick. We'll switch into sport mode. It's in sport mode now. Just switched it. We're about to get over here to my starting spot. RPMs up pretty quick. I think this feels maybe similar to what sport mode feels like actually in the car when I'm in sport mode. Definitely a little more give to it. You know, one thing that might be a benefit to that, I guess, when I'm in sport mode in this car normally, that puts me in all-wheel drive. So I suppose having an all-wheel or a sport mode setting where I'm not actually in all-wheel drive could preserve the car a little longer. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. All right, hit it a little bit here. Definitely still a quick little lag there. It wasn't perfect. It's not like the second I hit this thing, it's going. I feel like that's maybe the case if I'm just jumping up a couple miles an hour. But if I all of a sudden need to go from 35 to 50, I hit it a little harder or something. I'm not sure that it was ready to pounce. Like it says, it's supposed to be 70% faster than stock. So I'm not sure it's quite that much. Let's get into Sport Plus. This is the one I've been anxious for. So I'm in Sport Plus mode now, and I turned it up to 4. So this is as maxed out as this thing can go. I'm getting anxious. I want to know what this thing's made of. They say that this is supposed to be race car feel. Race car. So there better be something impressive here. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Whoa. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, there's a difference there. Wow. I really didn't feel like I tried to hit that pedal at all. And I was already at 3,500 RPMs. Already at 40 miles an hour within just a couple seconds. Again, I'm not even feeling like I'm trying. Slow down a little bit. If I need to go, oh yeah, it was right there waiting. Okay, very much noticeably different than stock. Sport Plus with all 4 sensitivities increased. Absolutely noticeable difference. Let's see, going up this hill again. Oh man. Yeah, this thing jumps. I've never felt this car do that before. Whew. and it's right there when you want it. There was no delay. Alright, so if you're looking for more power, maybe you gotta go straight to Sport Plus on force sensitivity, because it's absolutely there. Again, I say more power, I mean quicker power. There's not more power from this product, but still, that's fun, and I'm definitely gonna be trying more of that. Not sure how fun that would be on a long drive, but quick bursts around town, stop and goes. Oh yeah, Sport Plus, force sensitivity. So let's kind of review everything here quick. As far as the install goes, they say it's 10 minutes, but let's be realistic here. You go to the instructions, it says the first step is to turn your car off, leave your door open for at least 15 minutes so that ECU completely shuts down. So there's 15 minutes off the bat. And secondly, to even get to the plug, at least in my Challenger, there is felt lining above the pedals, and you got to get that off. And mine is being held in by 2 push pins that, or rivets, whatever you want to call them, that were not easy to get out because they're a bad angle. There's no room. At least for me, I'm a little bit taller. It was not comfortable trying to get down in there and get those out. Plus, I was a little nervous to break them, and I didn't want to deal with replacing those. So that took me, honestly, about 15 minutes, because I got one side out. I got the side out that I really needed, and then I said, you know what, it'll be a lot easier to get the other side out too. Take this out entirely. But the other one I just could not seem to get. I didn't want to be too aggressive, so I just dealt with it with that one side out, which I would have loved to have filmed the install of this, but it just wouldn't have worked. I needed a third hand, and there wasn't enough room. So popped that one end out, held it down, reached up there, got the plug out, and then I clipped the other 2 in, which was super easy. Again, once it's there, it's maybe even just a 2-minute installation. So yeah, plenty of cord to get around to the front, even to the other side of your center console. I haven't decided yet where I want to put this. But anyway, get the app, you choose all your options. Do I think this was worth $300? $300 is a lot of money. I, again, came into this with no expectations. I've known about this product for a long time. I've had people comment that I should get it. I just recently, last week, had a comment that I should get it. And I think that finally put me over the edge. Like, yes, I'm going to give it a try. I can buy myself a Christmas gift. So that led us to here. I do think this has the potential to be fun. I don't know if I would really use it unless I am in Sport Plus after that, because you buy this to get that power quicker, and it really felt like that was only happening in Sport Plus. And I already have a sport mode, which pretty much does that anyway. So is it really worth buying something that's $300 to just get maybe a little more in sport mode, or definitely noticeably more in Sport Plus? I don't know. If you're planning on using it all the time, absolutely. Maybe if you're on a longer trip, or say you're driving in snowy conditions, maybe eco mode could be great. It's going to be less sensitive to you hitting the pedal, but in the end, I'm not going to return this by any means. I'm going to use it. It's a nice way to get a little tune that doesn't void your warranty, because it doesn't mess with the ECU at all. So yeah, I think it's really up to the person whether this is worth $300. Again, you're not going to remember how much you paid for this in the end. You're going to remember whether you had fun with it or not. And I do think it's a fun product. So I would say yes, this is worth getting. Get your own opinion of it. If you don't like it at all, if you don't notice anything, then return it. There's a lot of people who say they're a lot of fun. But my unbiased opinion, the opinion that I'm informed right now, is that, yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's fun. And for the few times that I might want to be in Sport Plus, I think it's going to be nice to have. Then wishing, oh man, I got a 20-minute drive around town. I wish I could just rip around in this thing. I don't really have the power to do it because of my throttle lag. Well, guess what? I got a pedal commander and I can do that. So in terms of that, I think it's worth it. So hopefully this video will help you guys think. If you want to get one yourself, hopefully it helped you feel a little bit more comfortable putting it in. Again, the connection and disconnection of the cords was no problem. It was just getting to it that took a couple minutes. So yeah, that's my little review of the pedal commander. I'm excited to use it more. see what it really can do beyond just my local streets where you can't get that fast anyway. So, yep, thanks for watching this Ben's car review. Please subscribe if not already, and I'll catch you on the next Ben's car review.